Hey, I addressed this earlier and I had to delete the video because the audio was lackluster. That shit was trash. I ain't gonna cap. So I had to delete that and redo it. So I'm gonna redo this and it goes something like this. Now, I don't really give a fuck, right? But this is some boxing shit. And I'm just gonna have fun with this, even though I don't really give a fuck about IBFP and them. But I'm gonna have fun with this. So I said, you know what? Let me just address this shit. So it is what it is. So I saw your thumbnail today where you had the picture of Canelo, and then I read the title. It said Canelo is the most. It don't make no sense how much Canelo was hated on. That's what it said. I don't listen to your content, but I be seeing your thumbnails. You dig? I haven't pushed the do not recommend on your content, so it'd be popping up. So I saw that, and I saw you was putting out that type of content again. And just for fun, I'm just going to address this, even though I really don't give a fuck. But just for fun, I'm going to address this. So you still over there talking that stupid shit about Canelo's the most hated? You still pumping that bullshit out? And people that go on your page, they still eat that up? Like y'all still talk about that dumb shit? What up? What's good? Like y'all, you still running that same stupid shit? You were saying that dumb shit last year or last summer. Same old bullshit. Like, oh, people hate on Canelo and shit. Now, again, I didn't listen to the video because I kind of know what you're going to say. You dig? So what that's telling me is you don't really got nothing to talk about, bro. Like it's either some Canelo shit or honestly, I don't know what you be doing, but the fact that you still saying that dumb shit, that's just funny to me. So you know what? Let's have fun with that. Let's have fun with it. Let's run through that real quick. So you're saying that Canelo is the most hated and people hate on Canelo. How are people hating on Canelo? Let's get into that. So me personally, I like Canelo. He's a good fighter, right? That's fine. He's a good fighter. Is he the best Mexican fighter of all time? That's debatable, but he's definitely top 3. So I was telling you a while ago that Canelo has fundamental limits in his boxing game. That's not hating on Canelo. That's not hating on Canelo. That's just facts. You know, he's good, but he's a fundamentally flawed boxer. That's not hating on him. So what are people hating on? What you gonna say? He's because he's Mexican? I doubt that. You know, I doubt that it's because he's Mexican. Ain't nobody hating on him because he's Mexican. Why would somebody hate on him simply because he's a Mexican? You do know there's black people out here that like Mexican boxers, right? You do know that, right? I know you know that. So how are people hating on Canelo? Because I'm gonna keep it real with you. For what I see, what's good with y'all? What's good? What's up with y'all in the chat? From what I'm hearing from people in the boxing circle, nobody's hating on Canelo. They're stating facts about Canelo. Ain't nobody hating on that dude. You psyching yourself out with that dumb shit. Ain't nobody hating on Canelo. It's just like, nigga, he's not that good. It's just facts. Crawford exposed him. He was exposed before that, but he got exposed again. You know, Joe Calzaghe, he already put it out there like, shit, it's kind of hard to say he's an all-time great. Every time he stepped up and fought a high-level guy, he lost. That's a fact. Is Joe Calzaghe hating on Canelo? No, he stated factual shit about Canelo. So who's hating on Canelo? How is he the most hated? Like you still talking that silly shit over there. You know? You know what I'm saying? Now I know your fan base is Canelo fans and they want to hear pro Canelo shit. So you're feeding them. But at the same time, you lacking integrity because you know ain't nobody really hating on that dude. It's all made up shit you're coming up. Ain't nobody hating on that nigga. There's nothing to hate on. I don't understand. Telling the truth about somebody is not hating on somebody. You know, like I said a while ago, I fucking can't stand Luka Doncic for the Los Angeles Lakers. Why? Because he don't play defense and all he does is foul bait. That's facts. If you watch the Lakers and you watch Luka, that's all he does. He just foul baits. He doesn't really play defense. He don't play without the ball. If he's not scoring, he's kind of useless. That's all facts. How do I know this? Because I sat there and watched him play. So I'm saying factual shit about him. That means I'm hating on him. It's the same thing with Canelo. Same thing with Canelo. Canelo got trash footwork. He don't really jab like that. He don't throw combinations. His defense is good. His counterpunching is good. But he only fights one way. Just come forward and pressure. If you get around that, he's very beatable. As we saw with Crawford, as we saw with Bivol, as we saw with Mayweather back in the day. And then his biggest win was controversy when he beat Triple G. Many people felt that he lost those fights. Now, these are all factual things about Canelo. I'm not saying nothing that's not true. I'm not making up shit. This is all factual shit. So, IBF, how is that hating? How is that hating on him? That's all people say about Canelo. They just point those facts out, you know? So I don't understand, bro, how you able to I don't get it, bro. What is your angle? Like, I feel like you don't got nothing to talk about, so you just put that Canelo bullshit out there. And you know them fucking retards that's your supporters are just going to eat that shit up, you know? And I think that's what it is, because ain't nobody hating on that nigga. It's facts, bro. He's good, but he has fundamental flaws in his boxing. You know, he ain't no versatile fighter. You know what I'm saying? He don't got great movement. He don't do all Canelo does. He's basic. He just comes forward and try to press you. That's it. He don't have no dynamics to his boxing. It's not hating on him to point that out. That's just facts. Have you seen Canelo fight? He was a little bit more flashier, if you will, when he fought at like 154, 160. But even then, it was kind of like, not as flashy as the other guys. He struggles against a certain style. You know, Oscar De La Hoya, who used to promote the man, said himself, they had to matchmake him carefully because certain fighters he just couldn't keep up with. Is Oscar De La Hoya hating on Canelo? No, he's evaluating Canelo. This is what he can do. So I don't understand how Canelo is the most hated on. Sound like you capping, bro. And then for all them dumb motherfuckers on your panel that say that Crawford is overrated, his resume is trash, he only fights once a year. Y'all the same guys that say that bullshit about how Canelo was so good and he's so great and all that. Why did Canelo lose to a guy like that then, since Canelo's so good? A guy that fights once a year, he has a trash resume, trash undisputed run, he ain't fought nobody. They're saying that those guys over there, well, let me not say guys, those bitches over there at IBFP panel, they say that Crawford, the only good fighter he fought was Canelo. So why did Canelo lose to a fighter like that then? You know, I know you niggas ain't gonna answer the question. You're just gonna make bullshit excuses. Only a stupid motherfucker will believe y'all or take what y'all say serious. But I'm just saying, like, I don't understand how this, you say, like, nigga, ain't nobody hating on Canelo, nigga. Every time somebody speak on Canelo, they say factual shit. Like, I don't get this dude, bro. This dude, this IBF guy is I don't know if he's playing mind games. I don't know, man. This nigga just bad content, my opinion. You know, I decided to do this video. I'm just going to have fun with that stupid shit he did. So I'm just going to put this out there. But, you know, it's bullshit, bro. It's all bullshit. You know what I mean? I know for a fact if I would have clicked on the video and actually listened, I'm pretty sure you was up there saying some bullshit. I'm pretty sure. But I'm going to skip that part. I'm just going to go off your thumbnails and your titles. That's as far as I'm going to go. But I don't get it, bro. Ain't nobody hating on Canelo, bro. Ain't nobody hating on that nigga. Every time he fought a high-level guy, he lost. You know, he went up to 175. He tried to take Bivol's belt. He thought he was going to bully Bivol around. He was going to beat him with the power and the pressure. That shit didn't work. He had no answer for Bivol. Got his head boxed off. Then he tells Sway in an interview that Crawford will be easy money, an easy fight for him. He'll just body Crawford. That's what he said, right, in that interview. Then they announced the fight. He's wearing a shirt saying easy money. Very confident he was just going to beat Crawford. It was going to be easy. Then what happened? What happened September 13th? Canelo fans, what happened? You think what happened? Yeah, all I'm hearing is, oh, Canelo was washed. He was old. Could have swore Canelo was saying that it was going to be easy money and this, that, and the third. And his fans right alongside him, they were saying the same thing, all this crazy shit. Now, all of a sudden, it's different now. Now y'all trying to say Crawford's cheating. You're mentioning Victor Conti. That's funny, though, and you lose our credibility because it's like, wait a minute. Out of the two fighters, Canelo's the one that popped dirty, not Crawford. So you lose credibility when you accuse Crawford of that. But you Canelo fans are such fucking retards. You're going to pretend like you didn't hear what I just said. That's how retarded you guys are. So it is what it is. What's good with it? IBFP Nuke is a flip-flopper. How do people respect him? That's a damn good question. Putting out stupid-ass videos talking about Canelo's the most hated on. Nigga, ain't nobody hating on Canelo. Ain't nothing to hate on, bro. It's all facts. We don't hate on Canelo. We speak facts. Like, my position when it comes to the Canelo shit is, and I've heard other people say this too, he's good, but he has fundamental flaws in boxing. That's all we saying. That's not hating on him, bro. You can't be the best fighter if you have fundamental flaws. Why do you think Inoue is so good? Inoue got all the fundamentals down packed. He can do everything. Canelo ain't on that level. Why do you think people like Bam Rodriguez so much? Yeah, he's a Mexican and Mexicans are supporting him off that strength. But when you watch Bam fight, Bam got footwork. He got a jab. He can move. He can fight out the back foot. He can pressure. Defense is solid. Like, he can do more than just be basic and pressure like Canelo. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, that's not hating on Canelo. It's just facts. You Canelo fans is something else. Salute, Solidus. Why you not go on the panel? To be honest with you, Hamid, I don't like conversing with people on this panel. Like that gay dude you mentioned, I fucking hate that dude. Round 105, I fucking hate that dude. I do not want to hear him. Who else? I fucking hate Clavo. Let me see. Who else I don't like? Who else on there? Carlos is annoying. Preem is annoying. Who else? Hit Kid is super annoying. I don't really like Steel Mills, but I'm gonna say this about Steel Mills. He's not as annoying as them, but I don't take what he says serious. Like when Steel Mills be talking, I kind of like tube out because I don't be liking what he be saying. But I'll be honest, he's not annoying like them. So it's possible I can tolerate Steel Mills, but I don't be liking Steel Mills' perspective on boxing. His shit be kind of backwards, but you know, whatever. But he's not as annoying as them though. Who else on the panel? I don't have a problem with Ashy Knuckles. I don't even have a problem with Mirage. I don't got a problem with him either. But everybody else, I fucking hate those guys. Like I said, I hate Clavo. I hate Gay Combat. I hate Antonio Gay Boy Garcia. I hate all those guys. I fucking hate Round 105. I hate those dudes. So I don't go on the panel because I literally do not want to hear those guys talk about boxing. They don't know what they're talking about. I don't know how you can even go on there and listen to them. You know, to be honest with you, Hamid, I don't know how you're able to do that. If you're going on there, I have no idea how you're able to do that. So that's why I don't go on there. And then you said I can't listen when Canelo fanboys. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That Canelo fanboy shit, like, that shit can't be took serious. Then you said I got no problem with you, Solidus or IBFP. I like to stick to boxing rather than beefing the YTBC. Nah, I respect that because that beefing shit, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was fun at first, but then when you think about it, it's kind of like, there's a very high chance I'm never gonna see these dudes in real life, so why even talk tough? So I kind of like toned that down, you know, because I know what to do if, I know what to do if one of them niggas were to see me in real life and get at me like that. So, you know, but acting tough on the internet, I ain't gonna cap, that shit is kind of lame. So I toned that down. So I agree with that. You know, I agree with that. I'd rather talk boxing too. But you got to understand though, when I did go on the panel, these niggas on here being biased. They don't like this fighter. So since they don't like him, they're going to discredit. It's hard to, I don't respect that. Then not to make it racial, but we got to keep it real. You got Mexicans calling black boxing fans, race fans, and saying they're biased when it's a known fact that Mexicans are the most biased boxing fans. You dig? They ride with their people for real, for real. But they're saying that bullshit about black people. So that's disappointing. And I would rather keep it boxing too. But again, as you know, Hamid, when you go on that panel, like 90% of that shit is trolling and jokes. Ain't nobody really talking about it. It's the same shit over and over again. Argue about David Benavidez, sneak Canelo in there. And then when it's a fighter they don't like, they're just going to discredit him. You dig? And it's like, it's hard. I don't respect that. So it's like, that's another reason why I don't go on the panel. It's not like other boxing panels where it's like, we're going to break boxing down and talk about it. They don't do that over there. It's more like some troll shit. Oh, okay. You said you ain't been on in a while? Oh, okay. Because I be seeing he be going live, but I don't be clicking on it. I don't be listening to that bullshit. I just be seeing his thumbnails. So, Clavo admitted the other day on the live that Nuke paid him to make those videos about you, Solidus. Yeah, we kind of, you know, when he started talking shit about me because I was talking about Canelo, and when he made it personal instead of keeping it boxing, that let me know right there that IBFP really low key is a sucker. You dig? Like, he's really a sucker for that. And I've been knowing that about him. But again, you know, you don't want to be on the internet acting tough, so you kind of like leave shit alone. But I've been knowing that dude was a sucker. So you're saying that he paid him to do it. That sounds, I believe that. Yeah, I've been knowing that dude was a sucker. So it is what it is. You know. But nah, keeping it boxing though. Like I said, ain't nobody hating on Canelo. Canelo, for what he can do, yeah, he's great. Great for fighting, great for boxing. That's cool. But when you watch him fight, he got fundamental limitations. It's not hate. It's facts. You going to tell me Canelo's a better boxer than Bivol? You going to tell me Canelo's a better boxer than Inoue? No, sir. He's not as skilled as those guys. Those guys are Crawford. Those guys are way more skilled than Canelo. You dig? We're keeping it real. So it's not hate on Canelo. Ain't nothing to hate on. Madrimov is more skilled than Canelo. He actually know how to use his feet in the fight. Something Canelo don't know how to do. It's not hate. So yeah, it's not hate. So all you IBFP followers, y'all some fucking idiots following that dude, letting him hit y'all with that bullshit and y'all eat that shit up. So yeah. So nah, ain't nobody hating on Canelo, bro. So that's pretty much it. I just want to address that. And I'm gonna leave it alone after that, because doing my own shit. Give no fuck about them dudes. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna let y'all go. I'll get back.